So have you ever thought about having a simple skincare routine? Well, I'm here to tell you all about how you can actually accomplish a lot by using minimal amount of products to get maximum results by using 3 products, and it won't take you any more than 5 minutes. So I think that's very appealing to many people. And some of you may have heard this term, skin minimalization, something like that, but it's basically skincare and minimalizing the amount of products that you're using to get the best results possible. And why is a routine really important in the first place is that, there's a lot of benefits to just taking really good care of your skin. So making sure that you're able to wash off your day, prepare for the day, just allowing the skin to be in a really great healthy space before you take on your day or before you go to sleep at night. So some of the basics and what I like to call your non-negotiables when you're selecting products to minimize your skincare routine itself is you please ensure that you're using a really good cleanser. And your cleanser, of course, is great for your skin type. And I like to look for cleansers. Now, how minimalist do you want to be? You can look for like multi-purpose cleansers. So those would be cleansers that include something that washes the skin as well as might exfoliate the skin. So that you can kind of get a 2-in-1. And a lot of the cleansers that we offer also is really easy to use every day, twice a day even. So you can really use that cleanser in the AM, and you can also use it in your evening or PM routine. And if you are looking for a second product, reaching for an eye cream is a great way to go because you're going to be treating the eye area and using specific products for that. And you want to select your eye cream based on your skin type and maybe a concern that you have. So if you're looking at maybe fine lines and wrinkles, if you're looking just to soften the area, brighten it up, right? You can select your eye creams accordingly. And again, for skin type, so a lighter weight eye cream if you tend to be more oily, and then more of a richer or more emollient based eye cream if you tend to lean on the drier side. And then the last one, I'm gonna split it in half because using a moisturizer is really important. And in your daytime routine, we really want to add that protection. So using a moisturizer with an SPF, very important. And then for your evening routine, most of us probably don't want to be using an SPF product when we're going to sleep. You could use a secondary moisturizer or just have a standalone SPF and use the same moisturizer for your daytime and your nighttime routine. So I hope that makes things a little bit easier to understand and grasp. And some of you may want to learn a little bit more about this as well. So I'll give you some details a little bit later on how you can do that. So I'm gonna give you an amazing list of products that I have in front of me to help really address your skin type that you have. And you can look for some of these and maybe incorporate them in your routine, or if you already have them in your routine, you might want to see if there's any other things that inspire you. So before I forget, okay, if you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as hit that notification bell so you don't miss any additional episodes. So I'm going to cheat a little because the list is pretty amazing, and I want to just run down a beautiful list of products for you here, and in case this rings a bell for any of you. So I have here for if you're a normal skin type. So what is normal skin type? It's when all the pores look very even on the skin and you may not get super oily or super dry. Okay, so it means that your skin is in pretty good shape. You're like, nah, no fuss. I can handle anything. So that'd be more of that normal skin type. And I love this. We have the cleanser here, Stone Crop Gel Wash. I've got it right here in case none of you have seen it before. Particularly amazing because it is gel, super easy to use, and anyone can use this. My little hack here is I keep this one in the shower. Eye cream, okay. We have a serum for your eye area, really lightweight. It's the Neroli Age Corrective eye serum. So the serum meaning is going to be quite light and very comfortable to wear. Again, easy to use AM and PM. And then for the moisturizer, I'll just pull it up here, is our Arctic Berry right here. Beautiful dual purpose, helping with even if you are experiencing the first visible signs of aging. So I thought I'd toss that little sucker in there for you. Going through combination skin types. Now, remember, combination is going to have that split, okay? It's like the T zones that happen, and usually in that center space is where you tend to draw more oiliness, so the skin can look a little bit more shiny, but then the rest of the area of the face might be quite dry looking, so you want to use products that are going to help complement and balance out each of those areas specifically. So when you're choosing your cleanser, this is where I really find using multi-purpose cleansers are a really great option. And I think here we have, yes, so I have like the Mangosteen Daily Resurfacing Cleanser is excellent. And we also have the Minoi Age Corrective Exfoliating Cleanser for those of you who may also be looking for minimizing the appearance of aging to the skin. So that could be another option for you. We have eye cream. If you know me, you're gonna know this product. It's like one of my super favorites. It's the Hibiscus Ultra Lift Eye Cream. Why do I love it? The roly ball, again, dual purpose, cooling, helps with a little bit of drainage. It just wakes my eyes up every single morning. This is also one of my favorite must-haves. Little wink to all of you who are already using it. And then a moisturizer, again, for that combination, we have the Mangosteen Gel Moisturizer. So you have that beautiful complementary piece there. Moving on to our dry skins out there, and dry skin tend to sometimes also have appearance of a bit of redness. So we want to look at products that are also going to help manage that. And with the dry skin, look for the cream cleanser. So you want cleansers that are going to be a little bit richer so you get more moisturization happening when you're cleansing the skin. And here we've grabbed onto the coconut milk cleanser. If you haven't tried this yet, my dry skin people, I highly recommend it. It will take you on vacation. It is a lovely, but it feels so silky and your skin is incredibly moisturized after you finish using it. So really great little gem there for you to try. And then I think, yes, oh yes, so for the eye cream, where do we go? There we go, lavender. Lavender, amazing. It is a night eye cream. That's okay. You can still use this one in the daytime as well as the evening, but I'll tell you, when you use it at night and you get that lavender movement and you get that aromatherapy, very relaxing, amazing piece, and it is creamier, so it does satisfy that quench that the dry skin around the eye area will appreciate. The moisturizer, leaning on that coconut theme again, is the Coconut Age Corrective Moisturizer. So this is also going to give you that beautiful finish afterwards. Your skin will look actually quite nice and dewy, and in the morning when you wake, you'll have a very replenished, moisturized skin. So really think you're going to love that one. Oh, my sensitives, they're up here next, our sensitive skincare selections. Now we do have the Beyond Organic product collections, which feature our biodynamic ingredients in these products. Are really great for sensitive skin types. So I did grab 2 items from here. We have the lemongrass cleanser. Now this is a cleanser that is lightweight, but trust me, it has great moisturization to it, which will satisfy and kind of soothe the skin. So again, the lemongrass cleanser is amazing. Now I promised you 2 here, and the eye care product, because sometimes the eyes are sensitive. So even for any of you that I've already talked about, if your eye area tends to be a little bit more on the sensitive side, our beautiful Bearberry eye cream is a fantastic choice. Extremely lightweight, very nourishing, and will leave the skin really hydrated and softened, especially around the edges, around the eyes as well. So beautiful piece there if you haven't had a chance to try that one. And our Stonecrop Whip Moisturizer, which I know is here in our family. Stonecrop, right? It is a succulent plant, okay? So you've heard me talk about stonecrop before as a plant. It is like a succulent. So those of you who are familiar with aloe vera and all the amazing effects that aloe vera can have, you're really gonna enjoy the stonecrop whip moisturizer. Excellent for those who are sensitive, but also if you have a little bit of a combination skin type, you'd probably also appreciate this moisturizer. And for everybody, I think there's sometimes we're like, but what if I really don't know and I want to just try something? And here we go. No problem, okay? I always like to reach for like a medium weight cream cleanser. And in this case, I have our gorgeous Firm Skin Acai cleanser, acai berry. I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but they are quite delicious and very high in antioxidant. So it gives this actually cleanser a little bit of a purpley kind of color to it. So that also puts a little spring in the step to see some fun color come out of the pump. And we have here, oh yes, my marine flower peptide eye cream. Why is this great for everybody? Everybody needs a little bit of age management regardless of where you are in the aging process. This moisturizer eye cream is medium weight, so it is easy for everybody to use AM and PM, and it's a great place to start if you're looking for to try an eye cream. So this was one of my top picks here. And where are we here? Oh, okay. So the cleanser I told you about, the Firm Skin Cleanser, there's a moisturizer to match. Beautiful moisturizer that you can be using as well for everybody to use, AM and PM. And oily skin, I didn't forget about you, I promise. Your oily skin now, what you are gonna see is you're gonna see larger pores, you're gonna see more shine to the skin, and you might feel like you wanna just really wash the skin a little bit more frequently, so you wanna choose products that are gonna help create a nice balancing effect for that oiliness. And here I really do encourage multi-purpose types of cleansers. In this case, I've brought up the citrus exfoliating wash. Just for everybody who tends to be more oily, great opportunity here. It's really refreshing and invigorating as well. So I find that if you're oily, it tends to be what you want to look for. And for the eye cream, again, I know I did mention it already, but we have the Neroli Age Corrective Eye Serum because it's lightweight. And if you're oily, you probably don't want to have a lot of heaviness around the eye, so this would be a great opportunity to give this one a try. And last but not least, instead of going with a cream moisturizer, you may want to opt for a gel. So we have a matcher for the Stonecrop Whip Moisturizer. We have the Stonecrop Hydrating Gel instead. So this is very light and very accommodating for those who tend to be more on the oilier side and you want to remove any of that sheen. Now, obviously, you're going to need to use a sunscreen during the day, and I didn't want to leave it out. And one of the top choices that will help everybody, okay, is going to be our Lilikoi Daily Defense Moisturizer SPF 40. This can be used solo as your moisturizer for the day, or you can press it over the top of the moisturizer, maybe any of the ones that I have suggested below. And if you want to see or learn a little bit more other parts and things that you can do in your routine, don't forget to check out some of these videos. And I think that's it for me today. So if you want to see more, don't forget to come back and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye-bye for now.